Hi guys, my name is Katie and welcome to this video for personality tests. Now before I get into what personality tests are and show you some sample questions, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It is free and you will be kept up to date with more of my upcoming videos for psychometric tests, career advice and education resources. Okay, so let's begin. So what are personality tests? Well, basically, these are often referred to as personality questionnaires, and they are becoming more and more popular during job selection processes. Okay, so they help to establish a deeper understanding in regards to your personal characteristics, and it allows employers to gain an insight into the type of person that they might be employing and whether or not that candidate would be suitable for the job that they've applied for. Okay, so different jobs do require different personality traits, okay? So not all people will be suitable for a certain type of job. So it really is important that you're able to find a job that matches your characteristics. So it's important to establish what traits you do have and whether you can apply them to the job role that you've applied for. Okay, so before taking a personality test, you need to know in terms of your personality what traits you possess, the traits that you lack, and most importantly, how these traits are perceived in different job roles. So these questions are designed to measure 5 key personality traits. Okay, so these 5 key personality traits include neuroticism, agreeableness, openness, extroversion, and conscientiousness. Okay, so remember those 5. I would note those down because they are really important when it comes to personality tests. So these traits are analysed in order to provide an overview of a person's personality. The higher the score, the more chance of that person having that trait. So the lower the score, the less likely a person will have that trait, okay? So personality tests, so understanding the Big 5 model of personality allows you to look closely at your personality and pinpoint your key strengths and areas you may need to work on. So like I just said, the 5 main areas that you will be assessed on is neuroticism, agreeableness, extroversion, conscientiousness, and openness. Now, within those 5 main areas, they're broken down even further. And I've given you a detailed understanding of how these are broken down, okay? So I won't go through all of these. You can have a look at this for yourself, okay? So, for example, for neuroticism, you've got anxiety, vulnerability, hostility, depression, self-consciousness, and impulsiveness. Okay, so you'll be given questions relating to each of these subject areas and it will be able to determine whether or not you carry that particular trait. Okay, so some of these you don't want to show and some of these like trust and compliance you will want to score highly in. Okay, so it depends on which one will depend on whether or not you want to score highly or not. Okay, so remember for personality tests, there are no wrong or right answers. So although it's often acknowledged that there's no wrong or right answers for personality tests, the book that I will show to you at the end of this video will provide you with great resources to gain an understanding of what you'll have to face if ever asked to take a personality test. Okay, so keep watching the video and I will show you a great personality test guide that you can help to practice for personality tests if you're ever asked to take one. Okay, so when you undertake a real personality test, it's important to remember that the test you're taking is being used as a screening to determine the best candidate for the job, okay? So understanding the specific characteristics are important for your position. You will be able to fully prepare yourself, so it's important to go through the book carefully and gain a strong understanding of each characteristic and the meaning behind them, okay? Again, stick with this video and at the end I will show you the personality test guide that I will highly recommend. Okay, so sample questions of what personality tests look like. So here we've got an example. So the following questions are used to test your levels of anxiety, okay? So remember, this was a subsection of neuroticism. So here is a question. I am easily irritated. Okay, so this is a question and you'd have to answer true or false, okay? So I'm afraid of what awaits me in the future. I get nervous talking to people I don't know. I find it hard to trust people. So you would have to mark your answers whether you think you carry that trait or not. So you would answer true if you think so, or false if not. And then after you've answered all of the questions, you will be given a detailed guide of what your answers mean, okay? So if you scored mainly high on that subsection, you'll be given a detailed outline of what your scores mean, okay? So for this, having a high score for anxiety indicates you are often apprehensive, fearful, restless, and nervous, okay? So this breaks down your personality even further, and it gives you an understanding of the personality characteristics that you obtain, okay? So here I've got another example. So again, these questions are for trust, which is a subsection of agreeableness. So I usually believe what people tell me. I am always honest. Trusting someone comes easily to me. I have no reason to doubt people who tell me something. Okay, so you would answer true or false whether you think that applies to you. And again, you're given, if you scored mainly low, so like 1s or 2s, then you'll be given a detailed breakdown of what that actually means, okay? So for more testing questions, like I said earlier on in the video, you should use our personality testing guide, which is a great resource with hundreds of questions like the ones I've just shown to you. So I will provide you the link right there, so www.howtobecome.com. So you can go on there, you can buy your version of the personality test guide, and you can practice for your personality test. Now on howtobecome.com there is also a whole range of other psychometric tests and career advice that you might be interested in, so have a look at that. Remember, like I said at the beginning of the video, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and if you do have any questions for me, please drop me a message below this video and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching. Take care for now.